Hi everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. You're welcome to Simom's Kitchen. My name is Cynthia. So today it's a Freaky Friday. I'm really excited. I'm here to present to you one of my go-to recipes for Freaky Fridays. Okay, so today I'll be making Asun. Asun is a special goat meat recipe, and usually we call it peppered goat meat, right? Peppered goat meat. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm really excited today. Another thing I want to show you guys is my new way of laughing. I learned a new skill. Today I'm so crazy today. All right, let's say it's part of the Freaky Friday thing. All right, so listen, my new way of laughing.
Deva.
I'm so crazy today. Okay, so if you haven't seen the movie Money Heist, trust me, you will love it. Denver is one of the main characters in Money Heist. Alright, so my new way of laughing was actually inspired by Denver. Okay? Okay. Alright, let's begin. I'm so unserious today. So here are my ingredients today for our special goat meat, peppered goat meat, also known as Asun. So here is my goat meat. I hope you can see my goat meat. It's been already washed. Okay. Here I have onions. Here I have garlic. I already grated the garlic. Here I have chopped bell pepper. So I'm using the green one. This is usually for garnishing. Okay. Here I also have the red bell peppers and habanero peppers. So what I did is that I actually blended these peppers. Okay, I blended the red bell peppers and the habanero peppers to make this. Okay, if you see it now, right now it's rough. I actually blended it rough. Okay, here I have my bouillon cubes. Here I have salt, and also I have vegetable oil. All right, so this is what I need for my Asun today. So first of all, we are going to start with seasoning. Okay, we're going to season the meat before we put it on the stove to cook. All right, so we'll just start with the seasoning here before we move it over to the stove. Okay, so we're going to add some salt. Okay, we're going to add garlic. We're going to add some onions. We're not going to finish everything because we use the other ones. Okay, some onions, and then we're going to crush some bouillon cubes into it. So I'll be using 4 of the bouillon cubes. Okay, and now we'll just turn everything together. All right, so for this one we are not going to add any water. We're not going to add any water. We're just going to mix everything so that the spices can actually go into the meat. Okay, just mix together. Okay, perfect. Just mix properly. Perfect. And now it will be time for us to put this on the stove. Okay. Okay, so now we have the meat on the stove. Here it is. We're just going to turn on the stove. Okay, and as you know, we didn't add water. Okay, we just cover it and allow it to cook, and we'll be back to check it. We'll be right back. Okay, so it's time to check on our meat. Okay, so as you can see, remember earlier on we didn't add any water, so the meat produced its own water. Okay, so here you go. So this will actually help the meat have a very good taste. Okay, and allow the meat to also soak up all the spices and seasoning. All right, so we're just going to allow the meat to cook more until it becomes tender. All right, so the number of minutes that you cook your meat, it varies. It depends on how tough the meat is. So you just keep checking until it's tender as you want. So mine is not tender as I want yet, so I'm just going to cover and allow it to continue cooking. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going to check on our goat's meat. All right, so as you can see, it's cooked right now. The water is all dried up, you can see, right? So right now I'll just turn off the stove. Okay, all right, so once your meat becomes tender, you're just going to take it out and put into this pan so we can be able to grill. Okay, So we just transfer to the pan. Okay, perfect. So it's time for us to put the meat inside the oven. Okay. Okay, so now we are going to put the meat in the oven. All right, so we just put this in and then allow this to grill. And we'll be right back. Okay, so while we wait for the goat meat to grill, we're just going to start making the pepper sauce. Okay, so we'll just put a little bit of vegetable oil, just a little bit. Okay. Okay, so while the oil gets hot, we put the onions. Okay. And then we're going to pour in our bell pepper, the roughly blended bell peppers. Okay. So the quantity of pepper you put in, it depends on what you can handle. I love my Asun very spicy, so I actually used about 5 habanero peppers for this. So you just use the quantity that you can handle, okay? Okay. So since our goat meat was properly spiced, I'm going to be using just 1 bouillon cube for this. So I'll just add 1 bouillon cube, okay, into this, crush it in, and then stir. We're just going to fry this for a maximum of 2 minutes, okay? I'm just going to add a little bit of salt because our goat meat has enough salt in it already, so just a little bit. I'll just taste for salt. Perfect. Okay, so our pepper sauce is ready. Now we're just going to turn the stove off and then check on our goat meat, okay? Okay, so as you can see, the meat has been grilled. Okay, so I'm not just going to cut the ones that are big into little chunks. Okay, so we're just going to cut. So, okay, so this is the bone. We're just going to put this back and then look for the ones we need to cut again. Okay, into little chunks. Take this to keep cutting until we are done cutting into our desired size. Okay, so the reason we are cutting this is so it can be easy to throw into the mouth with a toothpick. Okay, so I think we're done. This one is going to be difficult, so we'll just leave this the way it is, and then we're done. Okay, so we'll go back to our peppered sauce right now. Okay, so we are back to our peppered sauce. So what we are going to do right now, the stove is on right now. We're just going to pour our meat, already cut up meat, the grilled meat, into the sauce. Okay, so now we're just going to turn everything inside. And then we'll just stir together. Okay, so you can see it's coming out really good. Okay, so we just stir everything together. At this point, we are just going to add our onions, diced onions. Okay, and also our chopped up bell pepper, the green one, for the garnishing. Okay, and then we just stir, turn the stove down a bit, and then we stir. This looks really good. Perfect. So in order for the spice to go in properly, the pepper sauce to go in, we're just going to cover the pot for 2 minutes. Alright, and our pepper Asun will be ready. We'll be right back. Okay, it's time to check on our Asun. Here you go. The meat is ready. Is this not looking inviting? It looks very yummy. Okay, so our Asun is ready. I'm just going to dish this out and then show you what it looks like properly. Okay, all right, I'm going to dish it out and I'll be right back. Here you go, our delicious Asun, aka peppered goat meat, is ready. Hope you can see it. It's ready to be enjoyed with chilled palm wine or stout mixed with malt. Okay, here you go. All right, so thank you so much for joining me today on another episode. Okay, I hope you learned one or two things today. All right, thank you so much. If you are new, kindly subscribe. Please share, like, comment, please. Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice one. Till I see you next time. Bye bye.